This is my submission to this year's 3D render challenge by Punisher.
Rock your body.
On the first attempt last year, I only had like a month of experience. So if you don't think that's some good ass progression, fuck you. I'm really proud of this render. For me, it's proof that I can stick to my goals. I had expectations for myself when I started learning Blender in August of 2024, or maybe a little bit before that. And I was pretty confident I could animate a short film by the end of my first year. Even though I didn't exactly do what I had in mind, because I always hold high expectations for myself, I'm surprised with how far I've come. It was much harder than I expected, honestly. Through my first year of Blender, I always asked myself if I should specialize in something specific or if I should stay a generalist. The quick answer is, I want to specialize in animating. And it's only at the end of this first year that I realized that. It's while working on this challenge. Here's a bit of context. Punisher organizes these 3D render challenges for individual artists. He gives out a template on which participating artists have to build a scenario around. It's very important that the artists don't modify the camera motion, since all these short creations will be stitched next to each other, forming a long looping video switching creations every 6 seconds. The main subject had to be a vehicle, but I decided to push the rule in the gray zone a bit by starting and finishing with a different vehicle. And let's be honest, while Master Chief isn't in the Warthog or on a Banshee, he's still in a vehicle controlling his body, the Mjolnir suit. So here's what happened. While thinking of the scenario for this render, I landed on the conclusion that I wanted to animate something Halo related. My modeling skills aren't great yet, but I find my storytelling abilities pretty decent. I think I can create interesting stories with objects given to me. So having access to Halo assets was a perfect start. Now, as you can see, my scenario consisted of animating Master Chief jumping, flying, and landing. Things I've never done before, since I've never animated a character before. Can you tell why I'm proud? I had no experience animating a character, which can be very difficult if you want it to feel natural. It took me a long time, lots of back and forth, lots of twists and turns, lots of twisting and tangling. The result isn't perfect, and like many things in this render, I wanted to spend more time on it, like add secondary animations to the fingers. But I knew that I would never have a presentable project if I stuck around every little detail with the short amount of time we got. 1 month. 1 month is what we got. So animating was my biggest challenge for this project. Wait until I talk about rendering. Making the motion look believable while fitting in a time frame. Fortunately enough, I had a little bit of experience skydiving, which helped me understand how the subtle movement of Master Chief's arms and legs in the air should move and rotate his body confidently, since that's who he is, a confident bitch. Apart from animating, I didn't have to check up too many tutorials. Simulations, compositing, optimization were all things I've already learned or experienced prior to this project, but the real cocksucker of this challenge was rendering. I'll be honest, I did brute force my way out of some places. I might have added just a little bit too many triangles here and there, but I'm pretty sure it's because of that goddamn fire simulation. Not only would it take exhausting efforts from my PC working night and days to render, but it would always fail at that goddamn frame 1098. I tried putting collections in different layers to later composite them back together. I've tried isolating everything just to render the simulation itself. I've tried rebuilding my PC just so it feels fresh before I torture him again with frame 1098. Okay, I didn't actually do that. So eventually I accepted the fact that my PC is a whiny little and gave Fox Render Farm a try. That's how I actually managed to render my final version. I say final because I wish I could have changed a few things after seeing it, but that render was worth $60 US. Needless to say, I called it done. I really like how I added these ships passing in front of Master Chief because it visualizes the ramp on which the main subject lands. The ramp from which the cube jumps from is replaced by Master Chief jumping of the Warthog, and when the cube lands, Master Chief lands on the Banshee. Give me some credit. That was pretty clever. You know, give it to me. A big challenge I faced was to direct the spectator's eyes correctly. It's all over the place at the beginning. It's a bit overwhelming. With so much happening, you don't even notice Master Chief shooting his rifle at the normal speed. But still, this is probably the best thing I've ever created. I mean, like, in general, like in life, like, my cooking skills don't even come close. But no, really, this is the cleanest render I've ever done with Blender. I'm very glad I gave a shot at this challenge, just like younger Maddie who gave it a try a year ago, because I discovered that animating is what I want to spend more time on. It's a very satisfying task. But never would have I taken the decision to specialize if I didn't relate this to other experiences of my past. See, I'm a guy who loves to be good in many things. In swimming, I was specialized in medley races. In lifeguard competition, I pressured myself to be the best in almost all of the events, even though I barely had any experience in most of them. This year alone, I learned to composite, to model, to sculpt, to shade, to sound design, and even wanted to learn to draw and create music, but I realized that it's a little bit too much, okay? If I try to be good at everything, I won't be at anything, right, Hal Levers? A successful CEO who owns many brands didn't grow all of his company at the same time. He did it one by one. If I want to be a good generalist, I should focus on specializing first. Anyway, I hope Halo fans out there enjoyed that little clip. Subscribe if you want to see more Halo or video game related animations.